Hi there, are you concerned about improving your kids' academic performance in school? Or have you been told to get a lesson teacher for your kids and you've been wondering where to get a competent home tutor? Say goodbye to your worries. Higgrace Home Education and Services is a home tutoring organization that provides both home and online lesson teachers for all classes, including nursery and primary pupils, secondary school students, adult education, coding classes, as well as consultancy on educational matters. We have worked with several families within Lagos State and still count. Ing our successes speaks of our work, so what are you waiting for? Hurry and contact us on our email, higgracehomeeducators@gmail.com, or call 07056 855 992. You can also send a WhatsApp message on 081 09 384 155 as we wait to link you up with our outstanding educators. Follow us on Instagram, Higgrace Home Educators. We render quality education beyond the classroom walls.
Welcome to class once again. Today we'll be treating questions quantitative from past questions NCEE 2015. My name still remains David Abosede. Once again, welcome back to class. Now, before us, we have a set of quantitative questions divided into sections. Now, the first section, section A, going by the example on the board, we have this. Now, to obtain 16 from this diagram, you simply square the 4 here. The square of 4 gives us what? 16. And to obtain 4 in this diagram, the square root of 16, the square root of the value here gives us this, 4. Now, to obtain 12 in this diagram, you simply say 16 minus 4 gives us 12. 16 minus 4 gives us 12. Also, to obtain 4 here, the 4 above here, simply say 16 minus 12 gives us 4. As simple as that. So we go straight to our question. The first question, question 1. We have this. We are told to solve for the value here. So, to solve for the value here, say the square root of 4. The square root of 4 gives us what? 2. So our answer here is 2. Question 2. To obtain the value here, like I said, to obtain 12 here, we said 16 minus 4 gives us 12. So to obtain the value here, to be 25 minus what? 25, which gives us what? 0. Question 3. We are told to obtain the value here. And to obtain the value here, we have to square the value here. That is 10 square, which gives us 10 times 10, which is what? 100. 100. Question 4. Question 4. We have to obtain the value here. And to obtain the value here, all we need to do is to subtract 27 from 81. 81 minus 27. 81 minus 27 gives us 54. So our answer here becomes 54. We move straight to section B. Section B. Now, looking at the sample, to obtain 5 here, you simply say the square root of 4 plus the square root of 9. Square root of 4 gives us 2. The square root of 9 gives us 3. So 2 plus 3 gives us what? 5. And to obtain any of these sides, for instance, let's say 9, to obtain the value here, simply say 5 minus the square root of 4 raised to power 2. That gives us 5 minus the square root of 4 gives us what? 2 raised to power 2. So 5 minus 2 gives us 3 raised to power 2, which means 3 times 3 equal to 9. We use the same method to obtain the value here too. So let's go straight to our questions because of our time. So here we have this. To obtain this, simply square root of 36 plus square root of 16. Square root of 36 gives us what? 6. While the square root of 16 gives us 4. Summing these two numbers up gives us what? 10. So our answer here is 10. Question 6. To obtain the value here, simply put, 13 minus the square root of 144 raised to power 2. That becomes 13 minus square root of 144 gives us 12 raised to power 2. 13 minus 12 gives us 1. 1 raised to power 2, which means 1 times 1, which is what? 1. Therefore, our answer here becomes 1. Question 7. Question 7. In this case, we have fraction. Square root of 1 over 9 plus the square root of 1 over 4. The square root of 1 over 9 gives us 1 over 3. And the square root of 1 over 4 gives us 1 over 2. The LCM of this fraction is 6. 3 in 6 gives us 2. 2 times 1, 2. 2 in 6 gives us 3. 3 times 1, 3. And that gives us 5 over 6. So our answer here becomes 5 over 6. We move straight to section C. Section C. Now, to obtain this particular figure here, you subtract this from this, you obtain this. Also, likewise, if you subtract this from this, you also obtain the same answer. And also, to obtain the value here, you simply add these two. Why? To obtain the value down here, you subtract those two. Straight to our answers, to our question rather. Now, we have 0 up here. I told to solve for the value here. So, simply put, to obtain the value here, we simply subtract this from this. And that gives us 5 minus 0, which is what? 5. Therefore, the value here is what? 5. So 5 minus 5 gives us 0. So we move straight to this. Now, we are told to obtain the value here. Simply put, either way, we can either subtract from this or from this end. We obtain this, we arrive at the same answer. 14 minus 9. 14 minus 9 gives us 5. And likewise, you can also use 12 minus 7. They also give you 5. So that is 5. Question 10. Question 10. Question 10. Okay, we are told to obtain the value here. Now, since I said the subtraction of the number here with this will give us this. So, to obtain the value here, it will be this minus this, which gives us 25 minus 21, which gives us what? 4. So, our answer here becomes 4. So, section D, straight to section D. Now, this is it. The addition of this with this, 4 plus 2 gives us 6. And to obtain the middle figure, you simply subtract this from this. 6 minus 2 gives us 4. And to obtain 2, it becomes 6 minus this gives us this. To obtain 4, this minus this gives us this. That is it. The only additional operation we have to perform is if we are told to obtain this. We are told to obtain this, simply add this up, we arrive at this. So question 11, to obtain the middle figure, simply put, 19 minus 6 gives us what? 13. So this becomes 13. Question 12, we have to obtain the value here. So we just have to subtract 5 from 9. 9 minus 5 gives us 4. This becomes 4. So, going straight to section E. Section E. Section E. This is also a straightforward, but you have to take it step by step. To obtain this particular middle figure, the figure at the center here, you simply multiply these two. 2 times 4 plus 8 times 6. 2 times 4 gives us what? 8. 8 times 6 gives us 48. So 8 plus 48 gives us 56. That is how we obtain the figure at the center. That is how we obtain the figure at the center. So let's go straight to question 13. So to obtain the figure here, it becomes what? 5 times 9 plus 7 times 4. 5 times 9 gives us 45. 7 times 4 gives us 28. So when we sum this up, in total it gives us 73. So we write this here, 73. Now, since we all know that to obtain this middle figure, the figure at the center, we have to multiply this, sum it up. So since we are told to solve for this, simply put, you can make this x. So you multiply this 2. That is 2 times x plus what? 6 times 3 is equal to what? 28. 2 times x gives us 2x. 6 times 3 gives us 18, equal to 28. So we have 2x equal to 28 minus 18. This plus 18 crosses over, turns to minus. So we have 2x equal to 28 minus 18 gives us 10. So all we need to do is divide both sides by 2. So we have 2x divided by 2 gives us 10 divided by 2. 2 crosses this, we have x equal to 5. Hence, our answer becomes 5.